New approaches I think are pretty awesome because you never know what's going to come out of you. But this was a different experience for sure, writing all this stuff. Because we've always done, you know, he'll write an idea, I'll write an idea. We still had that same kind of approach at first, but the way we took the songs and molded them was different. We've had some of these ideas for a long time that weren't used and just weren't ready, I guess. And now we've developed everything and it came together in a really cool way. Having half the record done before we came and writing the rest of it while we were here, something we've never done. Definitely knowing we had to put our nose to the grindstone. We still worked real late hours and came up with stuff that we were all really happy with. We all had a lot to say. I think it feels real. It feels like the most real we've probably been. Mother. Oh yeah, picking up the axes. Working with Matt's just cool. He's just an awesome person. Aside from the business stuff, he's really supportive. He believes in the projects he picks to work on, and it's cool to feel like he believes in us. So many awesome bands and records he's done that we've loved, and I mean, to work with him, it feels like we really matter.
I can hear it.
Yeah, that's what I need you to do. Keep doing that.
Matt made me feel really confident for some reason. He seemed like he really dug most stuff the way it was. Kind of be like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, no, don't change this. It's perfect the way it is. It's kind of uplifting to hear that from somebody who's worked with so many great bands and is so talented at what he does. I've always done vocals like in a legit booth, and here it's like just in this big open room, which takes a lot to get used to. I was nervous at first. I didn't want him to think I was a shit singer, and when I first got in there and put the headphones on, it was just felt off for a few minutes, and I could tell he was kind of like, oh no. And then we kind of got going, and he was like, okay, good, you're a singer, you can sing in tune, you can do things. It was comfortable after we got past that point where I felt like he believed in me. That helped a lot.
There are nights when it speaks to me from someplace deep inside.
You probably can't see it.
What's going on today?
Oh, why don't we show you?
It's like a surprise.
Something like that. We do a lot of silly stuff on camera. This may look like we're preparing for something kind of silly. Less than silly, unfortunately. I gotta show you something.
Let's go grab some beers or something.
Let's go get some beers at the trailer. Hold on.
Oh, this is where the trailer was, correct?
What's this? Oh, that's part of the lock that we lock our trailer with so no one can steal it, but somebody just snipped the lock off.
Hi, I'm looking for Detective Calkins. He's out of the office. Do you know when he'll be in?
So, Sean, you want
these places?
That would be the torch from the '96 Olympics here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we just decided to not go to the pawn shop to try to find our stolen gear because that's the pawn shop.
Hey, you didn't tell me that place was like the sketchiest place to go.
It's a pawn shop where people buy stolen shit.
The guy walked in with a gun.
Yeah, how's that treating you, man?
That's good.
Is it?
You guys enjoying your
listen.
green sadness elixir?
Not entirely.
You know, someone stole all of our belongings today, so we decided to get a hold of Four Loko and
Why not?
Can we buy beer right now? Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, what you got there?
Got 2 12 packs of PBR. From our wonderful producer Matt, who decided that in lieu of our misfortune today and having our trailer and all of our stuff stolen,
And our precious Narragansett, which can never be replaced.
and our beer collection that we had going.
Of course, you know, nothing's as easy as it ever can be for us, and something always goes wrong. So it wasn't like I wasn't half expecting something like the events that have taken place, but the studio's cool. I think we were more focused on what we were doing because we were right here and could always just go right whenever we wanted, could always work on stuff, any hour, didn't matter. Dave and I just kind of bounced stuff off each other. He had like a lot of really good ideas. He's been working really hard, and this is his first chance to really show everybody what he's about and where his heart's at too. So being in the band for a couple years now and doing what we do, he's definitely experienced everything we've experienced on top of all his other bands. He has a lot to say, so it's good for him to be able to say it.
Still I'm wondering, is this the end? That sounds pretty good. Those 3 lines.
We had that general idea of what we wanted the story to be, and I think it portrays how we've been feeling about the music industry, where all the emotion and feeling, and this record's probably the most serious, darkest thing we've done. The record is a good representation of the trials and tribulations that we all go through. They follow this timeline, this story of basically us, our career, or really musicians in general who are kind of in the same position as us. Songs relate to everything. I mean, I think kids can relate to it just as in life in general. Being given a chance at something you really want, working your best at it, and just feeling like you weren't enough, getting fed up with it, and then finding a new reason to keep pushing on, doing what you do, and sticking with it. And that's what it's about. That's what life's about.